away a brand new car at halftime. They're doing it again. This year, halftime, they're going to give away a 2014 Dodge Challenger from Sherman Dodge. This is all going down at the Chicago Football Classic. We're talking about Morehouse. We're talking about Central State University. We're talking black college football. We're talking about the Battle of the Bands at halftime. It all starts at 9 a.m. with the HBCU College Fair. So this is for all of you young people out there, and I know I'm talking to the parents of the young people right now. If you have high school students, if you know kids in your neighborhood that are in high school and you want to expose them to the college experience, take them to the college fair. They will have an opportunity to talk to admissions employees, admissions executives at, what am I trying to say? Admissions personnel at these colleges, which will kind of break down what is required, what they expect from a student. You'll be able to get cards, you'll be able to make contacts, you'll be able to get your child on a pathway to college. This is important. That starts at 9 o'clock. At 11 o'clock is the tailgate party. You're going to have all the Greeks out there, all the sorors out there doing their thing, tailgating, smoke going up in the air. Not that kind of smoke. I'm talking about barbecue smoke going up in the air. They're going to be out there tailgating from 11 o'clock. The game starts at 3 o'clock, the kickoff, Central State University and Morehouse College. And then it all starts. I'm calling on all the men out there. You guys know I did this on Friday, and I got about 10 or 11 guys to support me in this. Fellas, if you can buy 5 tickets to the Chicago Football Classic and give them to 5 kids in your neighborhood so that they can have a college football experience, that is the mark of a real neighbor. We talk about changing the reality of the south and west sides of Chicago. The only way we can do it is by changing their reality. Take them out of the reality of the hood, and we're going to place them in Soldier Field and let them see marching bands, let them see cheerleaders, let them see the entire environment, get them to soak it up, see the Battle of the Bands at halftime. And once we do that, kids are going to be inspired to go to college. They're going to be moved by the college experience. I've got about 12 people who have joined me on this mission. We're up to about 75 tickets. I need guys that can buy 5 tickets and give them away to somebody in your neighborhood. Let's pack out the stadium. That is our mission. That's what we want to do. It is all going down, guys, on Saturday, September 20th, the Chicago Football Classic. 4 tickets. You can go to Walgreens and get them, or Midway Wholesalers, or Right Way Huggins Construction Company. You can save money now by buying your tickets early, or call 773-874-8000, extension 4024. Or you can visit the Chicago Football Classic.biz for more information. Also, after the game, we are going to have a house party right there at Soldier Field. This is historic. You know, we've taken house music all around the city, right? You know, I remember being at the Blue Gargoyle on the campus of the University of Chicago when I was 14 years old at my first house music party. We've taken it to Jackson Park. It's been all over the place, Grant Park, and now we're taking it to Soldier Field. In the studio with me, legendary house music DJ, an original member of the Chosen Few, Alan King in the house.
What's going on, my brother?
What's happening now? And when I was 14 years old and I went to that party at the Blue Gargoyle, I think you were DJing, my friend.
I think you might be right, my boy.
How are we going to do this, man? A house party at the Chicago Football Classic?
Yeah, man. We're really excited about it that they contacted us, the Chosen Few DJs. A lot of folks know us for our annual Chosen Few Old School Reunion Picnic every July in Chicago. So,
yes.
You know, it made perfect sense. The Football Classic is a Chicago institution. It's one of the signature events of the year, not only in the African American community, but in the city of Chicago at large, as is the Chosen Few Picnic. So, you know, we're going to try and bring a little Chosen Few flavor to the Classic this year, so it should be exciting.
I can't wait to see this play out, because this is going to be the best of Chicago. Right there, you know, at Soldier Field, house music thumping, you know, the Battle of the Bands, all of this going on, and just, you know, people out there that come out there to have a good time. And you know what's interesting, because it's about the kids, you know, the game is about the kids, but you know, a lot of us old schoolers go and support the game, and it's going to be interesting to see all these old schoolers start getting that fast and furious house beat in their head and going down on the field. And are they going to allow people to dance on the field?
You know, I'm not entirely sure about that, but
Is it?
I think that's the deal, or at least we're gonna be down on that deal.
That's
so.
right. I can't wait to see this play out.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that will be quite the scene. Now, in the studio with me, man, I've got one of the young hip hop stars of Chicago. You know, when we talk about the legacy of Chicago music, you got a legend right here in Alan King, because he can go way back and tell you all about music. And don't be fooled. Don't think that hip hop is his only base of knowledge. He knows music, the music business, period, from A to Z. But when you talk about the legacy of Chicago music, man, we talk about R&B, we talk about house, but we got to talk about hip hop, because, as you know, we've got some boys here. We've got Kanye, we've got Common, we've got Twister, we've got Chance the Rapper, a young star coming out right now, and in the studio with me doing his thing as well. Spenzo, what's up, man? Welcome to WVON.
It's a pleasure, man. It's an honor to be here.
Tell me about you. Tell me about your music, and my audience that's unfamiliar with you, man. Tell them where you came from and how you got inspired in the music business.
Oh man, well first and foremost, my name is Spenzo and I'm from Inglewood. You know, I lived in Chicago all my life, and I actually attended the Classic throughout my high school years.
Did you really? Are you kidding me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What was that experience like for you, man, going to a college football game for the first time?
Oh man, going there, I felt like I was like at a college game, like a real, like a real college game, which I was. But you know, it was my only college football game that I went to, so it was a pleasure, you know. And for it to be in my hometown, I was like, man, you know, it can. You know, I just was believing that it can happen. You know, you can see things outside of the hood. So, you know, like referring back to what you said as far as taking the kids out the hood and placing them in Soldier Field, I think is an understatement. So seriously, so.
Yeah. And you know what? And you're the ideal person to be speaking to this, man, because you're young. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Yeah, man. You know, I wish I was 18. Alan, don't you wish you?
Wow.
I'm jealous of you, man. But you're young, you're from Inglewood, man. You're from the community, you're from the hood, you see what's going on in the community. So you know, man, that your friends, and even the shorties up under you, because you're 18 years old, so you've got kids, you know, from 9 to 15 to 16, they're looking up to you, and you know what they're going to be confronted with growing up, and how getting them out of the hood and letting them see that, brother, there's opportunity out here. You can be cool, you can keep it real, you can still have street credibility, and you can go to school.
Yes, sir.
And you can get a job. You know what I'm saying? And obviously you've seen that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is true. It's not a myth. It's not something that cannot be done. We just have to really, you know, spend time on it. It's not gonna happen overnight. It actually takes quality time and energy. So I'm with it. I'm about it. You know.
Yeah, I'm glad you're a part of it. Now, when are you gonna be performing? What time are you gonna be performing?
I don't know, but I'm watching Alan King do his thing. We gonna all just enjoy the night. You know, I don't care when I go on. I just want the atmosphere to be on. You know, to be somewhere where everybody wish they was at.
I tell you what, you make sure DJ Alan King gets some of your music, man.
Yeah,
Because because this brother right here, even though he will mix your song in with some house tracks, brother, and we will be dancing at it at the shrine and all over the city. I'm not kidding. This brother will put you on, man. So this is a good collaboration. Spencer's gonna be performing at halftime, and that's great, because the halftime is the big time where you're gonna see the Battle of the Bands. Sherman Dodge and Skokie is going to give away a 2014 Dodge Challenger. So they're going to have raffle tickets throughout the day. I want people to support this. Come on out. We're going to make this a big event. This is our event. As Spenzo said, you know, this is all about Chicago. He said his first college football game was the Chicago Football Classic. I want brothers to call me right now, 591-1690, if you can, and commit yourself to buying 5 tickets and taking them to some people in the hood. Spenzo, if you can give me the names, or if you know some kids that need some tickets, and because you know the hood, you know Inglewood, you know the wood, you let me know. You say, Matt, I'm gonna give you my number. You call me and say, Matt, I got some kids that want to come to the game.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And we're gonna make sure that they go to the game.
Oh man, I appreciate it.
All right, and I'm not just talking about 5. You just tell me who you got, man. You go in the hood, and you find some young people that want to come to the game, brother, and we're gonna get them some tickets.
Let's do it.
We've got some sponsors out. We got some people. My callers, man, are gonna be sponsors. We're gonna sponsor some people, and it's gonna be about Spenzo. Spenzo's gonna sponsor his community. We're gonna get some tickets in his hand that he can give out to some young people and bring them to the game, guys. All right, 8:17, quick break. More with DJ Alan King and Spenzo. Senator Kwame Raoul online. He is committed to buying $1,000 worth of tickets for Saturday's game. And I'm going to bring him on the line. And he's got a comment about the Ray Rice situation, too. I'll get you guys a quick comment on that as well. More phone calls on the way. Don't come your way with traffic and weather next.